The Anglophone conflict will be resolved in the months ahead. Thierry Marchand, French ambassador to Cameroon. Corbett Gwen, the Corbett factor. The French ambassador to Cameroon, His Excellency Thierry Marchand, has hinted that the 80-year-old Anglophone conflict, which has claimed thousands of lives and displaced many more in Cameroon's two English-speaking regions, may soon come to an end. During his second visit to Bamenda on Thursday, February 27, 2025, Ambassador Marchand stated that France, along with the entire European Union, is working diligently to implement a political solution to bring the conflict to a satisfactory conclusion. While he refrained from providing details on the strategies being put in place by Cameroon's bilateral and multilateral partners, he emphasized that the conflict remains a Cameroonian issue requiring locally crafted solutions. Ambassador Marchand's statement offers a glimmer of hope for a region that has been plagued by violence and instability. The fact that France and the European Union are committed to finding a peaceful resolution to the conflict is a positive step towards ending the crisis. However, the success of this endeavor depends on the willingness of all parties involved to work together towards a common goal. The French ambassador to Cameroon expressed optimism about France's role in reconciling the people of the two English-speaking regions after the conflict ended. Speaking to the press at the end of his working visit to the regional office of the Franco Alliance Center at Bamenda's Veterinary Junction, he highlighted the rich cultural heritage of the Northwest region as a potential avenue for reconciliation. The ambassador emphasized uh, okay. The ambassador emphasized the crucial role the Franco Alliance Center will play in rebuilding the region in the months ahead. He also dispelled common misconceptions about Franco Alliance centers, noting that they are not solely dedicated to promoting the French language and culture. Instead, these centers exist in English-speaking countries across Africa and work to promote diverse cultures, reflecting France's history of cultural diversity. His Excellency Thierry Marchand expressed satisfaction with the number of youths in Cameroon's English-speaking region, particularly in Bamenda, who have received assistance from France through the French Cultural Center and other programs. He announced to the artists and musicians gathered at the Franco Alliance Center that France would provide additional support to foster the growth of the cultural industry in the region. Marchand regretted the impact of the ongoing conflict on French investment in the region, but remained optimistic that more French projects, including the C2D projects, would soon be underway in Bamenda. This development could potentially revitalize the local economy, which has been severely affected by this 7-year-long Anglophone crisis. The recent statements by the French ambassador to Cameroon has shed new light on the Anglophone conflict in Bamenda. It's worth recalling that during his visit to Cameroon on July 25, 2022, French President Emmanuel Macron emphasized that greater regionalism was the key to resolving the conflict in Cameroon's two English-speaking regions. Macron's suggestion underscored the importance of regional autonomy and self-governance in addressing the unique challenges faced by the Anglophone regions. Regionalism, in this context, refers to the decentralization of power and resources from the central government to regional authorities. This approach would enable the Anglophone regions to manage their affairs, address their unique challenges, and preserve their cultural heritage. Regionalism offers a promising solution to the Anglophone conflict in Cameroon. By decentralizing power and resources, regionalism would enable the Anglophone regions to preserve their cultural heritage, promote economic development, and exercise greater autonomy. France's concern for minority welfare led them to advocate for greater autonomy for Quebec in Canada. Today, residents of the French-speaking region proudly identify as Quebec nationals within a united Canada. This sense of identity is acknowledged by the Canadian government, as evident in the Prime Minister's recognition of Quebecers as Quebec nationals. As a result, Quebecers enjoy greater autonomy and benefits, including educational opportunities in France. funded by the Quebec government. They also participate in international events such as the Jeux de la Francophonie with their team, separate from the Canadian national team. In contrast, Cameroon participates in the Commonwealth Games as a unified team. Furthermore, Quebec's autonomy allows for a distinct nationality code, which determines who can be considered a native of Quebec. This is possible in the Cameroon situation. This is possible. This is an article that is written by one guy. He's called Corbett Gwen. He talks about the Corbett factor. And Ambazonians, France once more sends their ambassador to Bamenda. If he talks, say the problem will be resolved in the months ahead. So the problem will be resolved not by asking what the people want, but by telling the people their own solution. So they kind of can't tell you what their own solution, but we make them understand, say the will and wish of the people will prevail over any given imposed cosmetic solution. La République du Cameroon, France, and others, you said there was no problem. When I be talk say problem, no, they now I don't acknowledge the problem they. Then France talk against it. So this problem, na local problem, they solve and locally. Say they get for solve and locally. With all the human rights abuses, then the people of Southern Cameroon are not asking for too much. We are asking the international community, the French ambassador to the Cameroons. We are asking you, the European Union, the United Nations. We are asking you people to send a fact-finding mission that is backed by the United Nations Security Council on the ground. Send a fact-finding mission. The French ambassador to Cameroon is so dishonest. He is very dishonest. This is a high level of dishonesty. Imposing your will on the people will not work. This problem you think that is just a matter of a local problem. It's not a local problem. The people of Southern Cameroon are a unique people with an identity. This identity can never be erased, neither by La République du Cameroon nor by France. It will never be erased. And we stand to say that we are not different from the people of Ukraine. We are not different. La République du Cameroon invaded Southern Cameroon, did everything to breach all agreements, breach everything, and we are where we are today. And you are talking about what so-called regionalism and whatsoever. Ambazonians will stand for talk, say, will they on a steady, will not shake. Ambazonians will be free, independence or resistance forever. We will resist till the end. Boya is our last bus stop. Whether na whoever you go for ground zero, go talk to waiting. Shake no day. Thank you very much.